I'd just like to thank Southwest State and Coach Brad Bigler. Obviously, he means a lot to me. And for him to come up the day before a league game and play us on the road, where we knew scheduling in Division II would not hurt us, and the RPI and the net and all those things matter. So I just appreciate those guys, because that's a bit of a sacrifice too. They want to do well in their league and they have aspirations, and I just really appreciate them making this happen. With that, I'll take any questions.
Did you guys accomplish what you wanted out of this game?
Yeah, I thought, I was proud of our guys. I thought they played with alertness on defense. We were very good on the ball. Ryan Brugman is a really good player, and I'm very impressed with him and the plays he can make, and he makes really good decisions, and he's an athlete, and so he puts a lot of pressure on you. But I thought our guys were very sharp. Their attention to detail was good, and then fairly crisp on offense, even though we didn't make shots. The first half, I thought we gradually got better as the game wore on and shook the rust off, so to speak.
How do you think you guys handled the flow of the game today?
Say that one more time.
You guys handled the flow of the game today?
Yeah, well, it was a fast game. Hour 32 or whatever it was. And so I thought things were good. I thought early, we got a little bit, too many dribble twos, like trying to get too deep, and not really just trying to bust through our one guy or whatever it might be. We weren't reading plays and do those things. So I thought that got a lot better as the game wore on. And we shot the ball fairly well. That was important for us.
I feel like Tanner kind of stepped in.
Yeah, Tanner was great. Tanner, he got us extra possessions at the beginning of both halves. And that first group, really until I subbed, was pretty sharp. I think it was 12-2 or whatever it might be. And Tanner was a big part of that, because we miss a shot, he gets it, he gets it. And Tanner's got better feet than I think people realize. I think that's from the old offensive line days at Gothenburg.
You guys had 3 games in 3 weeks, which has got to be kind of tough on you guys, a little bit of a challenge not to have a whole lot of busyness there. And now you guys go into a real hectic stretch with 4 on the road in the next 6. So I guess how do you think your guys' frame of mind is, given where they've been and where they're going?
I think they're ready. They're tired of me. They're tired of practice, so to speak, and they want to compete. But they also know we need to get healthy. We need to get Amir back. We certainly need to get Roby back. And I can't say enough about them. They look at it. They know where we want to be as a program, and they're ready to compete. And we know we're up against it a little bit, with these 3 out of 4 road games against high-quality opponents. So we got to strap it on and go play, go make plays.
How much of a concern is there with Isaiah right now?
Well, it's always a concern to me. I mean, because he's getting better every day, but you still have to go out and move. This game's about movement. And so when you have an injury the way he's got it, you're just concerned, and I'm concerned. So as anybody would be. Groin. Confirmed. I'm not a doctor. I just play one in the press conference. But I think it's a groin.
Was the non-con a success?
So if you would have told me 11-2 at the beginning of the year, I'm buying. I'm in. I'd be really happy with that. And I am. I feel like there was, some efforts out there we could have played better. But all in all, when you look at the collective work, it's good play. And I'm really happy for the guys. When I see Glenn out there playing the way he is, I can't hope for enough good things for Glenn Watson.
I know it's not the first time you've gone up against Brad Bigler, but what's it kind of like to coach against someone that you've coached for 4 years? What kind of mind games go into that?
Well, I've got great admiration for Brad. He was a huge catalyst for us flipping that program, and now to see him in charge of it. I really admire him, and he does a very good job offensively of putting you in difficult spots. So the good part is we knew we had to be really alert defensively, had to be ready to go, because we're going to have to handle difficult actions, just like you would against anybody in the Big Ten. And so his quality is there, And, there was a few years ago, we were down 4 at halftime with his guys when he had the Miller kid and some of those other guys, and he ran great stuff. So I admire him. I'm just proud of him. And Southwest, Marshall, Minnesota, a special place in my heart. They gave my family an opportunity. That's where my daughter was born. And And so it was, we lived on Washington Avenue right there and had a great time. And so it's fun to see those guys do well. Kelly Loft, you know, I'm glad he's not on the radio anymore giving his 2 cents. But other than that, it's just awesome to see everybody.
From the non-conference that you learned about your team that you weren't sure about heading into the year?
I'm feeling better about our depth. You know, I just feel like guys are doing all right and they're picking it up. We got to get Brady back in there, you know, especially if Isaiah's out, and get him up to speed. And so as we look at this, I think that I'm happy with the way our depth is. We've shot it all right. We're going to need now to go on the road against Big Ten teams and shoot it well too.
You've mentioned a number of times how much you want for Glenn this year. What do you think the biggest step he's taken as a player and a leader this year?
Well, you know, what I like about it is that, you know, one, you can see the belief in his abilities and his playmaking abilities have returned. I thought they kind of vanished for a while. And I'll never forget when Armand Gates this summer, we had a practice and Glenn was just giving it to the whatever team, right? And Armand Gates says, the old Glenn is back, you know, and it was, you could just see him chuckle, and Glenn's got this, you know, this smile that you can see a mile away, which I love. And so, you know, you could see that swagger coming back for him. And that's important for a point guard. So I just, I think first and foremost, it's that. Second of all, you know, from where he came in to where he is now defensively, he's a terrific defender. He allows us to stay in and not have to get out of threes with his ability to defeat ball screens and stay quick and do those things that it's really important. You know, like I always equate a great defensive point guard and a shot blocking center is like being strong up the middle in baseball. You got your great pitcher, your catcher, your center fielder, your second baseman, and shortstop. And, you know, that's what I feel like with our guys out there. Anything else?
Yes, Coach.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dave.